What's up?
Welcome to Like I Was Saying with
Velvet
and FeBabyeee, two misguided hosts talking about whatever the fuck they feel like without interruption.
Like we were saying.
Welcome back, guys. Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow. Does it bow, bow? No?
It's not as...
Oh, it's not good?
Does it have all the...
It's not the same. Oh,
welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes. Hopefully y'all having a great week thus far.
Yes, absolutely. So, like we were saying, comment, like, subscribe, listen.
Yes.
Tell your mama.
And your daddy and your cousins and your brothers.
How you been since the last time we spoke?
I've been good because, we talked about that movie last time. So I had to take a day and, relax. So
definitely.
That was it. Got my nails done.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, nails are always a good thing.
Yes. It makes you feel
self-care.
And you always do stuff with your hands when they're done.
Yes, nail hands.
It is.
Don't you like?
Yeah, you're like,
I went to the store the other day.
Exactly. That's literally what it is. So, but yeah, it's been pretty good.
Okay.
What about you?
It's been good. We were blessed with some good weather, got to get outside, get some fresh air,
I don't think I did any of that. I didn't do any of that.
Awkward. Well,
yeah, I be staying in the house, y'all.
Yes. Well, since last week, actually, I think this was last night, a couple nights ago, Golden Globe Awards.
Yes. And speaking of the movie we discussed last week, and if you haven't saw it, Judas and the Black Messiah, go listen to our podcast. Well, watch the movie first, then go listen to our podcast. But he won,
Daniel Kaluuya. Yeah, he won Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. So that was very exciting.
Very good, yeah.
Absolutely. There was I definitely believe that was well deserved.
I agree.
Absolutely.
He did very well.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, yes.
There were a couple more honorable mentions. Soul got a couple of them. The recent Pixar.
Seen that yet. Yeah.
Oh, you have to.
You saw it?
Yeah, Soul was really good. It's very cute and very funny.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it with my son. He's 10 and he said no.
It's another one of those movies that has, I think it's called In and Out with Pixar, where they have the emotions. It's very much like that. It's where you can learn a lot of life lessons from it. So I think that it's and it appeals to a broad range of ages.
So it sounds like she's telling me I should make my son watch it.
Yes. I think, and especially with the musical component, I know how your son is. I think he would appreciate it with the musical component to it.
So I will make him watch it, and then if he doesn't like it, I'll say, Fee said it.
Yes. Absolutely. There was another movie that we recently watched together. It's called I Care a Lot.
Oh, yes. Good movie.
On Netflix.
Definitely watch it. Definitely watch it.
Absolutely. Well, the main lady, she won Best Actress in a Motion Picture, musical or comedy. I guess it's kind of a comedy.
Yeah, I would say there's some comedy aspects to it. I don't really know if you would say that the movie was a comedy, but it definitely was some comedy to it.
Yes, like satire type weird. Her name's Rosamund Pike.
Yeah.
If you've watched Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, she was the wife that left and pretended to be dead. She's also in this movie.
I never watched that movie, but I heard it was good.
Yes, she does a stellar job.
And she got the same haircut.
Just
that
bobbing.
Is like,
she's bobbing out here.
When I saw that cut, I was like,
Just bobbing for apples.
Yo, it was straight. There were no little string. You couldn't see not one.
At all.
Not one.
And then I was very excited because some people from Schitt's Creek took home some awards. Schitt's Creek got for Best Television Series, for a comedy. And then Catherine O'Hara, which a lot of you folks know from Home Alone, she was the mother. She got Best Performance by an Actress in a television series.
Is she the mom in the...
Yes.
So she's the one that says, baby.
And Schitt's Creek, yes.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yes.
Yes. Love it. Schitt's Creek is like my whole heart. I love Schitt's Creek.
I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes, but it's mainly because my best friend was like, watch this. She says baby funny, and then she's like,
baby.
Baby.
I love it.
Hand me the baby. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
She has her whole entire own accent that she creates. They mention it multiple times in the series. Like, where are you from? Because I can't really place your accent.
Because it's fake, bitch. She's adding several ones in there.
I
it's
love
not
it.
real.
I love it, though.
Yeah.
100%.
Like,
So that was kind of the most notables for us in terms of Golden Globes. Now, some stuff that's kind of made some waves.
Ooh, what are we talking about?
Mr. Lionel Richie.
Oh, yes, with his new boo.
He's on a young little bae.
Stunting on him.
So Lionel Richie's a young 71.
Woo! You heard.
But
That's grandpa.
But his bae's a younger 30.
Oh my God. She is your age.
Well, this was a badoosh dude.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's you. That's not even me. But you know, that's a whole other topic for a whole other time. Badoosh douche.
But it was a good one. And you were like, hold on, what?
Nah, you know, not claiming 30 just yet. I'm knocking on the door.
Oh. You haven't entered?
No.
No, the door is like the door open though. The door open, your toe is creeping.
It's like Insidious. The red door is like, come on in.
And you're like, nah, bitch, not yet.
You're not finna get me.
Not today. But that's funny as fuck. Oh my God.
So what are your thoughts on? So that's about a 40-year age gap.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts in terms of dating someone older, younger, parameters, in terms of what you're willing to date outside of your age group?
So what do people consider age group? Is that just 30, or is that like, so if you're 30, is it just 30, or is it like within 5 years?
It's whatever your definition of age group is. So I guess for me,
being a young,
I'm 29. So yes, I'm knocking on 30, but like I'm not like fully realized 30. So I'm gonna need you to just let me breathe for a little bit. Let me breathe. I'm welcoming 30. I'm just not there yet.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So I feel like my range differs when it comes to either older versus younger. Like older, I think I would go maybe 10, even maybe 15 years older than me. I think younger, I don't think I would go any further than maybe 5 years. I think that's the extent of which I would go younger. So it's not equal on both sides.
So 24 to like 44.
Yes.
That's a long range, baby.
That's a nice, cute little range.
Cute, baby.
Maybe I can like scoop and give me a give me, you know, if you make the pool bigger, you have more options. No? I mean, it has been working so far, so maybe it's not a good tactic.
No, it's not bad. That's not a terrible range. My younger is definitely lower.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay,
At a young 30, flip hair.
And you're not supposed to flip it in your face.
I know, shut up. Nobody saw that. Flip hair, a young 30. I would definitely say about 28 is the youngest for me.
Oh, so like only 2 years younger than you. Okay.
2 years younger.
Okay.
Older is about 12 years older. So it would have to be between, 30 to 42. I may do 45, but 42 is where I usually because when I was younger, 20, add the plus, minus. When I was probably like 25, I definitely talked to like a 45-year-old.
I don't think I meant to suck my cheek like that. Okay.
All I see is judgment, y'all.
No.
Do y'all?
No, I just wasn't prepared. The numbers weren't, I just
comment down below and tell me that y'all saw it. But yes, I was 25. It was like after my divorce, and I was just like, you know what, F it. If someone want to talk to me, it is what it is. I don't care what the age is. Well, I did care. Like, you're not gonna be 60 and talk. I couldn't see that with me, because if I'm talking to you, I want to be physical, and I just can't foresee myself looking at a 60-year-old and wanting to do more than just have conversation.
Nah, Poppy slide in them DMs.
Poppy who?
And him takes real good care of himself.
Poppy who? But what he look? No.
He takes real. So you know, if you know, the fountain of youth is all in how you take care of yourself.
Yep.
Your diet, your exercise. So Poppy slide in looking real good, real tasty, sexy. And you might be like, you got 10 more years, and no matter what you're doing, it's not gonna look like that.
I can't foresee it. Like in my head, me being physically attracted to them. Like I would have to literally see that person. So me trying to imagine it, it wouldn't work. Like I can imagine a bunch of different things, but that is just, I would always think grandfather, and then it would just turn me off.
So it sounds like 30 is, so Lionel Richie, no?
No, and he's attractive, but I would think grandfather.
Okay.
And I would be like, oh, my grandpa. And I just physically, I couldn't, especially if people calling him granddaddy. But you know, nowadays, some granddaddies be fucking 40. But it just be weird, like we hanging out and then his fucking 25 or 29-year-old granddaughter comes in like, hold up, we're the same age, hold up.
So what is really funny about you saying this, so this weekend I went to dinner with a friend and her family. And I found out that my friend's father's 49. So I'm talking
That's almost
about
your range, baby.
So I'm kind of like, should I be reconsidering this range? Because there is a part that's kind of obtuse to the thought of dating someone who is very close to either someone who I see as like a fatherly figure or around like even my mother's age. So I think that's the part that I battle with. Like I think I wouldn't mind dating someone within that range, but then also thinking like, if I bring her home to my mama gonna be like, this could be somebody I'm dating. What you doing?
However, so I understand the aspect, especially with money. Money usually changes it. So do you think that, so Lionel Richie, you said 71, right? You're 29. So if he approached you, you would?
Oh.
Honesty. We honest on here.
Okay. I mean, it's all about like we just. I don't know if I could do a firm 40 years.
Maybe that's more than 40 for you.
That's 41, 42.
That's your daddy age.
Only. That's older than my daddy. I think that's like my grandma's age.
No, I'm saying 42. The difference between y'all is like your daddy age.
Yes. Absolutely, it's very close.
Yeah.
So I don't think, because you also have to think about where you're going to be in life in the next span of like maybe 10, 20 years. And wherever you're at and they're at are those things that you're going to be willing to compromise on and be able to live with.
Like sexually.
Because sexually, but not even just sexually, you have the aspect of within the next 10, 20 years, they're going to need a different type of assistance than you do.
You have to be their nurse. You want to be their nurse? You changing their shit diaper?
That is not what
that's not what you're saying?
That is, but you
my bad. I thought that's what you were saying.
That is where I was trying to coach. I was trying to find different words for it, but yes.
But why are we finding different words? We speak it. We speak it.
But that's kind of the realm of there will be a different type of care they'll need in the next 10, 20 years. Is that something like I want children when we have kids, you know, if we're getting together and I'm 29. Yeah, no. There's plenty of men that age that's still shooting straights, like no straight. So, but the issue is as they progress, what is the quality of
fatherhood they're gonna provide?
Exactly. So that's very
Some will probably be better than the fucking 25-year-olds.
That's facts.
And especially like Lionel Richie, he got the dough, he got the time, like he can do certain things. It's not like he's set at a 9-to-5 job. He can make technically his own schedule or whatever. So, you know, he was doing American Idol. I don't know if they're still doing that now, but American Idol, all that stuff. Yeah. So that's still like, he can set his own schedule. Yeah. And then most likely if you're with him and y'all have a child, he probably's not going to be like, yeah, you got to work. So you're a stay-at-home mother.
Yeah.
So those are also things. But I just literally the only reason is because when I think about it, I think about my grandfather, and that's just it disgusts me.
Yeah.
That is what disgusts me. However, if they came looking like who can I think of off the top of my head? Then I just be like, baby.
Denzel? I mean, he's not.
No, Denzel's not ugly, but I'm talking about like a young, like if he looked like this young person, but I can't think of like someone off the top of my head that I'm like, oh my god, oh my gosh, what is his name? He played in, oh my god, is it Invisible Man? Not Invisible, where, oh my god, why can I not think of it? You're not helping. She never helped you.
I'm so sorry. Let's take a moment. What are we looking for?
I think it's Invisible. I cannot think his name.
Invisible Man?
It wasn't just a movie that came out, Invisible something, where he put on a suit and was invisible and was stalking that girl and was making her look like she was crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah, I'm pulling.
Invisible Man.
We're taking a moment to figure this out.
Oh, Aldous Hodge. I couldn't think of his name, but god dang. If Aldous Hodge was 70, I may rethink it. Because let me tell you, Aldous Hodge could get it on all day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sunday. Yes, Lord. And twice on Sunday, Jesus.
So it sounds like overall,
It's a no.
40 years is a no for got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's that. If he looked like that at 71, I'm like, what the fuck is your secret? Because I need to know it. I need to know right now. What is his secret? Because I don't, like, do we go to a youth valley? Is that real?
I mean, black don't crack, but it don't crack, but you know.
Yeah. Well, some do. But yeah. That's usually what they do to crack. But yeah.
Okay.
But if he looked like that at 71 and he approached Velvet, I wouldn't even have to think twice. I'd be like, yes, daddy.
Okay, daddy.
But since he a granddaddy, what did it make him? It's not a zaddy anymore. A granddaddy? Oh my god, ew. I just
No, it's a zaddy.
it's double zaddy. Okay, I can say zaddy.
Zaddy,
but adding a grand to it just make me
zaddy.
Okay. So Lionel Richie, do you boo? She got her a zaddy.
Mm-hmm. Now, someone who lost a zaddy.
Oh, not zaddy.
You like
regular
that?
zaddy.
Well, she lost her zaddy.
Yes, it's Danny.
She lost her baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're not aware of the context of which Dani Leigh and DaBaby are no longer together, but they aren't. She recently. She recently made a post.
Oh yeah.
So she made a post, a nice little 4-pic, different hair.
Yes.
Black jumpsuit.
Yeah, posing. She was looking cute or whatever.
Caption said,
"He gonna hit me after I post these."
And that was the attitude. That was the energy.
Yes, the whole energy with the outfit, the hair, all of it. The whole energy. So, to the audience as well, like I said, comment down below. Do y'all be feeling that way, like after y'all post pictures when you get your nails done? Because the whole time y'all know I've been flicking and moving my hands with the whole nails done and the hair did. Makeup on fleek, outfit on bam. Looking thick or whatever. Do y'all be feeling that way? Like when I post these, the ex gonna be hitting me up. You heard me?
Hitting it or hitting it up?
Maybe both. Maybe the post was to get the D.
Emphasis on D.
Exactly. Maybe the post was to get the D.
Okay.
It's to entice you. Like, all right, I think I'm looking good. I know he gonna be feeling it. So let me see if he hit me up. Maybe I'll play a little flirt at first. But really, I want the D. So have you done it? Baby.
Okay, so
when people start with okay, y'all.
It's a whole yes. I mean, any time that has happened, it's the natural, whether it's amicable, whether it's you decided, whether it's I decided, I just need to make you aware. Like, this is what is still currently here. This is what you no longer have. And if I am wanting to invoke feelings of longing, jealousy, I'm going to drop that.
Okay.
I'm going to put these blue eyes and this smile that you love so much.
And maybe shoot it a little bit.
Gonna make sure the thing's poking.
Baby, poking. On both ends, for everybody.
Poke.
I would. I cannot.
Poke.
You know.
Trademark.
Poke. We'll get a shirt that poke. I cannot. So yes, absolutely. Yeah.
No, there's no ifs, ands, buts.
Yeah, no.
Your
I've definitely
content,
done it.
what you post changes. Even like the little shade, little memes you post.
Or even the
best of me is behind me.
Ooh, and they hit you like, really? The best of you's behind you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's me.
It is.
The best of me is behind you.
Oh, baby. But yes, even like when you put even if you just do ... as your status, ... they be like, oh, they be trying to slide in. Like, no, sir. It was meant for you to see, but you still ain't gonna get these. Unless the D is like A1, then you might, but we hope not. You gotta be strong.
You gotta be no.
I don't know the words to that one. We did not.
I think everyone has gone through that phase. It's very interesting watching her on her very public platform with her very public and also, and he is, I would say, way more famous than she is. And I suppose he's gonna, slide in and be up. Because I think before her attitude was kind of like, F him. I don't care about him no more.
But she was remembering.
You want someone to check up on. The baby's D.
Yeah.
That ain't the baby.
That's my baby. But yes, he definitely, I don't know, but he definitely looks like he could throw down.
He said, and his thighs did not move, you guys. He's and said something. Moneybag Yo's video.
The remix.
Said, his thighs was firm. I said, either shooting people in the Walmart parking lot does that, or squats do.
Something do, or him lifting, motherfucker. Holding it up, tooting it.
But yes. So
I wonder if he hit it. He hit her up.
You think the baby would do that?
I think if he, again, I don't know him personally, but just based off his persona, what he gives out, I think that if he really wanted to hit her, he would just hit her. And to be honest, I think that she would respond. Because you could tell definitely based upon what she posted. Like, she wants someone, even if it's not him, and maybe we're just missing whoever that person was.
We're not. It's the baby. It's the baby.
So, if it is him, I think that if he wanted, he would just be like, let me pull up. And, unfortunately, as a woman, especially if you've never had that type of D before, it's very hard to get rid of that D. Me personally, I can definitely agree to what the fuck I'm saying right now. If no one else agrees, I just know that if you've never had a certain type of D in your life, and you get that D, and you're like, shit, this what it's supposed to be like, and I've been dealing with whatever the fuck this else is over here.
XYZ elemental P?
Yeah, I'm dealing with all the other letters in the alphabet, but this D right here is capital D.
Emphasis.
Bolded, you heard me. Bolded, underlined, attacked. And so when you get that, and then you no longer have it, and then even if you got like a rebound, you're like, motherfucker, this ain't hitting the way that the other that won't hit me. So if that person hits you, it's very hard, especially if you're not getting it anywhere else until you get mentally strong to be able to just be like, no, you're going to accept the de-invitation. And it's not going to be hard. When he say, let me come through, you're going to be like, baby, I'm in shower already. Not DY already. You're in shower. You know, you making sure down low is right. Your legs have been shaved. Underarms is right. Boobies looking good. You know, booty tooting up. So when he come in, you at an angle looking good. Like, ooh, I know you missed this, but in reality, you like, I'm ready for this D. And you probably just jump on it when you come in the door.
Yeah.
Have you ever had D like that?
No. I'm good.
I can't.
Then I come right back.
I can't. And you bounce back out.
I'm good.
You never had D like that?
I cannot. Sorry. I cannot say that I've had it to where I missed that specifically. So I'm like, I want that back because of that. It's a negative Ghost Rider.
Damn. So I have. Mm-hmm.
That's going to come for the man who I'm with for the rest of my life, you know? So I never got to miss that.
You know, I definitely hope and pray, you know, that happens for you. Because that is hard. It's addiction. Addiction. It's spelled different.
Wordplay. I like it.
Definitely.
I like your diction.
Exactly.
All right.
Definitely. It's a difference. Baby.
Well, you know, we all play those cat and mouse games.
You know, but shit sucks.
Oh.
I just, you know, want to find a man that stimulates me on all levels. Just not the physical, but mentally, you know, everything. Intellectually, like all of it.
You know, I think it would be valuable for us to discuss some of our dating experiences in one of the next pods.
I guess so. If y'all want to hear our dating experiences, mainly fees, go ahead and below comment. Make sure to like, subscribe, and say yes, Fee. We want to hear your dating experiences.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just be over here sitting.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm weak.
So something that kind of ties into when you're first dating someone, and you're getting to know them, you're getting intimate, whether that be sexual, just intimacy in general, like hugging, kissing, things like that. There may be things that don't necessarily like spark between you two, like whether that be the way one person kisses, whether maybe some people like tongue, some don't, whether it be sexually, whether that be foreplay, whether it be actual intercourse. As someone who's like kind of grown into yourself, do you feel like you have a responsibility, or do you feel okay? Do you, in any type of way, in terms of teaching somebody what pleases you? You got eyeballs. How do you feel about
teaching a man to please me? Correct? I am fine with it. When I was younger, I was like, no, he need to know how to, you know, roll it, flip it, dip it, you know. But as I've gotten older and experienced different things, you know, with, you know, my partners, I've learned that you have to, because everybody's body is different. So, you know, what I may like, you know, maybe I like the flick of the tongue. You may not. You rather like the suck of, you know, the lower region.
Right, the suck versus the flick.
Exactly. So it could be that little difference between you and I. And so you have to teach that person what you like. So it's kind of hard because a lot of men, I would say, have egos about that. Like, you know, I know what I'm doing, X, Y, Z. Yes, you may know what you're doing overall, but to physically please me and to get me to hit that. Man, what was that? Time out. Time out. Flag on the play. But how you start off? But how you? I don't understand why I even talk to you sometimes.
Yes, I'm a great human being. Let's just be
like, what? Like, in order for me to hit that, you need to be hitting that. You hear me? In order for me to hit that, you need to be hitting that. And so I've taught, I would say probably like 2 people, because the other ones were just like whatever, but people that I was in a relationship with and wanted something further with, I wanted to make sure that 1, if I taught them, they wouldn't take it a certain way, and 2, if I taught them, could they be receptive to said advice and information being provided to them, and could they go through with it? Could they, was a follow-up, or was it flat? And so one person was flat, but the other one followed up, and you would hear me, and that's when it became what we just talked about, the D. The capital D, bolded, underlined, and italicized. So, and that was only because I taught him. So I wonder if I didn't teach him, would the addiction be the same? So then that's just a whole nother thing, and then we can follow up on in a bit, but you answer the question. Have you taught? Would you teach? Things of that nature.
So I have definitely had to kind of give some instruction. Before. Now, the instruction that I gave, I felt was kind of rudimentary. I thought that, like, there was further.
We wait.
There was a situation, first time getting intimate with this person. We're starting to kiss, and all of a sudden, I just felt, I said, what are those?
He was biting on what? Like your lip or your tongue or your...
Like, every time I turn on, the mouth was opening and closing. Opening and closing. I was like, we're not eating right now. Like, you're kissing me. I don't know what's going on. I was like, less teeth, more tongue.
More tongue and lips.
And I just kept feeling more teeth. I'm like, I don't know what to do right now. I don't understand where, like, when you start to feel as if how to please somebody else or what you envision as being, I was like, this ain't it. But I do think it's important to communicate to whomever you're intimate with, because it's just that communication piece that we're talking about. Yeah. A person is unable to know how to do that for you unless you communicate that to them.
Exactly, unless you tell them.
Exactly, and most people go off of what their experiences are with other people.
Exactly, which is not the same.
And exactly, like, I'm not them, and whomever you've been with, you're not the person I've been with previously either. So whoever my partner was previously is not the same person who you are. So I think communication is very, very much an important piece. I don't necessarily think of it as teaching someone as much as it's just like a communication piece. Just as like, I like attention, I like affection, I like honesty, I like trustworthiness. I think it's just another piece to what you look for in a relationship. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, and I think that if someone is adverse to hearing that,
that's a turn off.
That's a turn off, but also it's like, why?
Because they have egos?
Yeah, and I think ego plays a huge part when it comes to sex, but I think that if you're with the right person, it's all understanding, everything is collaborative for both of us. Like, I'm not above you telling me
what you like.
I
want you to spit on it.
Spit on
like
it.
Like the baby said.
Play with the ball, get down there, play with them a little bit. Don't use your hands. Just tell me, communicate with me. It's just a vice versa thing. Like, we can't make sure each other is happy just trying to guess.
Yes, exactly.
That's kind of where I'm at.
And I'm 100% open, so whoever they are 100% aware. When I was younger, I would not. Like, I would just be like, yeah, this is great. But really, I was like, what the fuck is this, actually? And so I've had to learn that in order for me to be pleased, I have to be open and honest with myself first, and then them. So I was like, you know what? This shit is not working for me, so we need to figure out something else.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I don't know what, I feel like on average, men are a lot more comfortable with saying what they don't like, or giving instruction, even during sex. Not even like post-sex, but even during sex. What they do and don't like. And women typically are not as comfortable with doing that. I felt my pussy getting cut the fuck up because I was not willing to
You were
just
chomping on it like a salad. Or a beef on the wood.
cutting it the fuck out, bitch.
On the wood.
Shit did not feel good the next day.
Dick came out and her shit was sliced.
I was like, I don't know if it'll ever be the same. I don't know. Is the sensation still there?
Big. Hell
So-
no. I would have like, you need to get the fuck out like, right now.
But it's always, I feel like now where I'm at now, that's not such a sensitive subject for me. Like I want both of us to feel the satisfaction of being together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's important to voice that. Because if not, especially if you're looking for something that's long term, you're never going to be completely satisfied with the person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be something that could be ultimately a huge hurdle for you down the road because you're not willing to address it now.
Exactly.
So
That's
my piece on that one.
Yeah, I think only up until my divorce,
Mm-hmm.
I was just silent. And then maybe like a person after my divorce, I was the same way. And then I realized that this is not what the fuck I want to do, like with my life, sexually, obviously. But this is not like what I want to deal with, like just be stagnant sexually. I want to feel something more than just a bam, 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 wham, 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 yay. No,
Yeah.
I want to feel more. And so I had to realize that I needed, I think, more of a connection as well. So before I could have sex and be like, whatever, it's cool. But then I realized in order for me to get to the level and the what's the word I want to use? Excitement. That I had to have some type of connection. It didn't have to be like love or anything, but it needed to be something. So either I was intellectually attracted to you, or you were super fucking fine and I was attracted. Like it had to be something other than just fucking.
Mm-hmm. There's a word. There's a what is it? It's
starts with a D. Ooh, look at all these D words,
it's a
y'all.
sexuality where you have to have it's not just like monogamous, but like you have to have like an actual connection
With the
person. I'm trying to see if for any way I can.
I don't know. Maybe y'all comment down below and let's know what the word is.
Yeah.
But I used to not be that person. And even now, I don't really know if I specifically am that person. But I have realized that if I have a connection, I think the sex is better. So I still can get to a certain point without a certain connection. But with the connection, it's like heightened.
Demisexual.
I'm a demisexual?
Demisexual, yes. That's what it is. So, that is...
Are you a demi?
Demisexual people only feel sexually attracted to someone when they have an emotional bond with the person.
Oh, no, that's not me.
And this can be... That's kind of what it sounded like.
Emotional?
Like, there's some type of... There's more, like, it's not just a sex-based thing. With the person. Well, maybe it's not an emotional thing for you.
I don't know. Because I don't know if it has to be emotional. Like I said, it just needs to be some type of connection. So like if I think that we're having a good conversation, I don't really think that that's emotional. It could just be that I like talking to you. And I'm like, okay, that's attractive. Because a lot of people can't hold conversations nowadays. So it's like, oh shit, that's attractive. Or it could just be that they're so fucking fine that I'm just physically attracted to them, and that's just that. So I think I just have to be attracted to them in some aspects. I used to try to date people that, I wasn't physically attracted to, and that I was more so like intellectually attracted to. Shut up.
You're going to try to turn that into sexually?
So apparently, I don't know what I was supposed to say. Intellectually attracted to, and it worked for a bit, but then I realized like sexually, it wasn't there. So I feel like I have to have a combination. So maybe that's it. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you a demi?
I think as... I want to... So I feel like I don't like the idea of just having sex with someone who I don't know on a personal level at all. I do think I like to know something. There's something attractive about just kind of knowing the person, there's something intellectually attractive about them.
Okay.
But when I hear like emotionally, that does kind of conjure more of like relationship type of thing, or investing in that person.
So you were Demi. That's what it sounds like.
No, I think previously.
Oh,
I
previously,
was more
not currently.
demisexual.
Okay.
I think it's kind of weird. I think I'm experiencing that kind of rebirth that you had after your marriage.
Oh, your whole
I'm
phase.
kind of.
That's what it's called, bitch. We as what is our saying? What is our saying? What is it at the beginning? What is it? What do we say? What do we say?
Too misguided.
I want you to finish
spelling.
it.
But it's got the
Too misguided what? Huh?
Hoes.
Okay, talking about what?
Whatever the fuck they
Okay then.
Without
So,
interruption.
and we tell the truth regardless. So, whole phase is what it is. I had one after my divorce that said, fuck it. Well, I don't want to be in a fucking relationship, so I'm going to do me. And I definitely went through a phase, y'all. I was bad. That's maybe that's a different conversation. Different day. Maybe never.
See, I do feel like I'm going through something a little bit differently than what I have previously. I think I'm trying to experience life in a different way.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, not trying to be attacked.
Munched on. That's crazy. I would have hit him, bro. I feel like I would have hit him. You were down. What the fuck is you doing? People like, ooh, you like it rough. No, bitch. I don't. That's why I'm hitting you to stop.
Wrong clue. That's not what that meant.
That is funny. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's hilarious. I can't. That's fine.
Yeah, well, guys, we do appreciate the consistent love that we've been getting.
Yeah.
As we continue. This is our first video that we've done.
So hopefully you like it. You know, we try to put a little bit of effort into what we wore. She more than I, but yeah.
You see my shoulder's going.
Hey.
My head just moving at this point. It's sliding across.
What is that?
We hope you like the visual platform that we're providing now.
Please
want to
let us know.
Grow, evolve, and just, give different aspects to you all.
So you can see what us beautiful ladies look like, and get a face to the voice.
So, don't forget to
like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell everybody.
Don't forget to listen. The listen part is so important because that's how we get them streams and the other things.
Exactly. We're trying to grow out here. Help us grow.
Facts. And on that note,
I'm Velvet or whatever.
It's your girl FeBabyeee, and start each day with new intention. Baby, because life is tough, but so are you, my dear.
Yes, you are. And just remember, each of you are beautiful and to never stay what?
Stagnant.
In your motherfucking life, bitch.
And we out.
Bye.
Deuce.